Oh, we're live. Say hi, Facebook friends.
Hi, everyone at home and online. We are at the Paris Public Library in Paris, Texas. Woo! It is March 9th already. Oh my goodness. So we are in the springtimey month, aren't we? So thank you for being here with us, all of you that are here live with us and those of you online. We want to remind you about the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. Some of you got your first tag, your first brag tag last week. But
We
it's
gave
not
out 5 of them last week.
Yes, 5 people. But it's not a competition. You guys do it at your own pace. Do it at home. You count the books that teachers read with you, your parents read with you, what we read with you. Keep track on your sheets. Now, you don't need to bring your sheets out now, but how many of you brought sheets today? Your reading log. Did anybody bring a reading log today? Ellie did? You did? Okay. So we will do that after class, okay? Like we did last week. We'll have you bring them up after class, and then you'll get your necklace, okay?
Hey, go ahead, if you already have the necklace, wear it to story time. We want to see who our readers are. So you can bring it to perfect time. So when you get your first necklace, keep wearing it.
Yeah,
We
you
want
can
to
show
see you
your
guys.
friends. Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, we have a program called 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. You get a reading sheet, and when you read 100 books, you get a 100-book tag and a necklace. And then you continually read as we go. So you'll turn your sheet in, you'll get a necklace and a tag that says 100 on it, Superstar Reader. And then you'll grab sheet number 2 for 200 books. And then when you fill that out, that's why we're saying you can take as much as you want. And it's only 15 minutes a day, and you'll have it done in less than a year.
So this all happens before you start kindergarten, okay? Whether you're homeschooling or whether you go to public school, it doesn't matter. It's before you start kindergarten. Yes. All right. So we would start when they're babies. That's
Start when
ideal.
they're babies.
Start when they're babies is ideal. We're catching you now at this age. Yay, I'm glad. You guys will all be doing school stuff. So if you brought a book today, because it is still March, it's March 9th, this is our second week of My Favorites Month. If you brought a book, make sure Mr. Tim has it in his basket. Do you want to go get your book? Okay. And I do have 2 from last week that they allowed me to keep. So we're going to do these 2 first over here. Okay. Do we have any other announcements before I start? Is that My Favorites book?
It's in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry I cannot read in Spanish unless you want to present it.
That's okay.
That would be totally great with me if you want to present it. Okay. Okay. So I am going to start with one of these that was left here from last week. Now, whose book is this?
My book.
Is this Gracie's book?
Grace's book.
It's my little hat.
Why do you like this book? Can you tell us why you like it? A Story for Small Bear.
It's my book.
It is your book. We're going to read it today.
Yeah.
How come you like this book? Can you tell us why you like it?
My book and then toy in
And it's a fun story.
It's a fun story. All right. Well, thank you for bringing it. It is written by Alice B. McGinty, and it is illustrated, all the pictures, by Richard Jones.
My book.
It is called A Story for Small Bear. Are you guys ready to listen? What happens? A story for Small Bear, and we're having a story too at the same time. When a late autumn wind swirled into their den after noontime nap, Small Bear shivered. Brrr. I smell frost in the air, Mama said. Tonight we'll start our winter slumber. Because bears hibernate, don't they? So what are they going to do? They have to prepare. Small Bear snuggled close. Will you tell me stories before we sleep? I would love that, Mama said, but there's work to finish first. If you help, you cannot dilly. No dilly and no dally. Then we'll have time for stories. No dilly, no dally. So they have to get to work. Small Bear got right to work. With the sun shining high, she helped Mama gather sprigs of spruce to make a soft, warm nest. Look at all these. I'm gonna put those in their cave. I bet it smells good too. As Small Bear raked the forest floor, she came upon her favorite spot, the cozy hole in the spruce tree. Look at, there's a hole in the tree. She rubbed her nose in the sweet-smelling wood. She scratched her back. Ah, she could dilly and dally here forever. But she doesn't want to waste time, right? She wants to have time for stories before they sleep. Then a gust of frigid air ruffled her fur, and Small Bear shudders. That's when she don't go like that. She did not like cold, not at all. Small Bear thought of Mama nearby. No dilly, she told herself, no dilly. Wind was biting, winter was knocking, and she had to save time for stories. She goes, goodbye, tree hole, said Small Bear, and she carried the sprigs back to lie in her winter bed. Look at this one. As the sun drifted slowly across the sky, Small Bear and Mama lumbered to the river to bathe. To take a bath. Small Bear tumbled into the clear, cool water and shimmied until all the dirt had been washed from her fur. Ah, she said. She splished and splashed. She loves that. She's taking a bath in the river. No dilly. She knew that's what Mama would say. Still, she rolled and wriggled and played some more in the water. No dally, Small Bear thought, but it was so hard to leave. She was having fun in the water. What could she do? The wind was biting, the winter was knocking, and she had to save time for stories. Finally, firmly, Small Bear waded to the shore. Goodbye, river, she said, and she shook herself dry. Can you imagine a baby bear shaking and all the water splashing off? She shook herself dry. Mama, Small Bear called. Where are you, Mama? At last, Small Bear saw her and ran to meet her by the berry grove. Late day sunshine warmed them as they munched on berries, juicy and red. Then Small Bear saw acorns high above. See, they're down here. They're looking way up this tree. Do you know what kind of tree would have acorns in it? An acorn tree? How about an oak tree? I think oak tree. Acorns. Look at this page. Up, 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 climbed a baby bear, one branch to another. And she ate acorn after acorn. Yummy. They have really hard teeth, so they can eat acorns. Wow, she looked out from the branches. She could climb forever. Bears love to climb up in trees. That's cool. We just have to climb down. Look, there's the mama. They do have sharp claws. Now the sun began to curve into sunset. No dilly, Small Bear reminded herself. Still, she reached for a particular plump acorn. No dillying, Small Bear said. But how could she leave? The forest was full of food and adventures. Suddenly, though, Small Bear shivered. Brr. The sun was setting, the wind was biting, and winter was knocking, and she had to save time for the stories. If she wasted too much time playing in all these different places, they wouldn't have time for stories. So Small Bear knew what to do. Goodbye, tree, she said, and down she scrambled. Mama, she She scampered between the bushes. Mama, Mama, where are you? She scurried over the rocks. They are pretty. Finally, Small Bear saw her lumbering near the mulberry trees. There she comes. Here I am, Mama said. And together they started down the path toward home. You see the baby? Getting a ride on Mama's back. Maybe she laid down, and he just crawled right up on her back. Back in their den, warm and clean and fed, Small Bear and her mama nestled down into their spruce bough nest. Look at that. Did I save enough time for stories? The Small Bear asked. I wonder what Mama's going to say. Yes, you did, Mama answered, and she pulled her close. So before they fall asleep and hibernate, there are time for stories. I wonder what story she's going to tell. In a deep, rumbling voice, Mama began. Once there lived a small bear who loved to play. Her mama watched as she scratched in her cozy tree hole, no dilly, and she splashed in her clear, cool stream, no dally, and adventured in the tall, tall trees. Would the baby bear save time for stories? The small bear listened, content, because she knew how this story would end. She knew how it would end. And as the first snowflakes of winter floated down outside, she drifted off to sleep. There are snowflakes on here. What do we say when the book is over? Yay! Thank you for bringing this book. There you go, sweetheart. Do you guys want to do a song on our video? What do we have? Oh, look at this one. We have time for this one before we stand up and get the wiggles out. Who got this book? Who did? Oliver? Who did? Who brought this book?
Avery.
Oh, you brought it. It is called Quiet Loud. It is by Leslie Patricelli. We have this book in our collection too.
It's our book.
Oh, it is our book. It is our book. Yeah, Quiet Loud. Okay, let's see what happens in this book. Look at whispering is quiet. Do you guys have quiet voices when you come to the library?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, whispering is quiet. Screaming is loud. Look at that picture.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, wow. Guess what else is quiet? Crayons are quiet. But pots and pans are loud. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Look it. Fishies are quiet. We have fishies in our room. Doggies are loud. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, what is he doing here? Do you guys know what that means if you see a picture with a bubble above someone's head? Thinking. Thinking is quiet. Good job. Singing is loud. Although you can sing quietly, right? The snow is quiet. Rainstorms are loud. The thunder and all the rain coming down. Rainstorms are loud. Slippers. Look at those cute slippers. Those are so cute. Slippers are quiet. Mommy's shoes are loud. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. That's Harry. Harry's quiet. And Sniffles are quiet. Sniffles are
Lindley.
Birds. Birds are quiet. Yeah.
Lindley.
Airplanes are loud. Libraries, that's where you are now. Libraries are quiet. Playgrounds are loud. That's when we say if people are running around in here, running around and shouting and playing games, I have to say you have to go outside to do that. Because we need to be quiet in the library and go outside to play, right? To run around. Playgrounds are loud. Oh, nap time. How many of you are going to take a nap today? Only us adults? We're all good. The adults are going to take a nap. Oh, I wish I could take a nap. Nap time is quiet. Playtime is loud. I know. Oh, let's look at more quiet things. A pillow, a bunny, a plant. They're pretty quiet. An ant, cloud, a snail, and a teddy bear. Ooh, do you want to hear what the loud things are? A drum, horn, rooster. What does a rooster say in the morning? Fire truck, a burp. Look at the baby. A tea kettle when the water's boiling, and an alarm clock. Oh, we all know what alarm clocks. Those are loud things. That was a great book. What do you say? Okay, so I want to tell you something before we start our walking in the forest. So do you guys remember that song we did, Walking in the Jungle? It's kind of like that, but instead we're going to be walking in the forest. So it's going to have different animals. But I also want to tell you, because I wrote myself a note to remind you, did you guys look in our glass display case out by the front desk when you came in? So before you leave, make sure you look at our cool display case. One of my coworkers, Paula, she put a fun display in there. It's called I Spy Green. So you have to find different things like a pair of shoes and clovers and hats. And it's really cool. It's called I Spy Green. It's out there in that glass case. So make sure you look at it sometime, okay? All right, let's all stand up. And we are going to do Walking in the Forest. It's just like the Walking in the Jungle song.
So get your sillies out.
Yes.
Walk along.
Merrick.
We're going to meet some different animals in
She's
this
in the
one.
front. Go find her. Go stand.
Let's listen and follow along.
Let's take a walk in the forest.
What are you walking?
Walking in the forest, walking in the forest. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Walking in the forest, walking in the forest. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back. Stop. Look. What is that? What's that? It's a deer.
Deer. I'm not afraid of that.
So pretty. Oh, he's going to join
We're
the
not
line.
afraid.
Let's stomp.
Let's go stomp.
Harder, harder.
Stomping in the forest, stomping in the forest. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Stomping in the forest, stomping in the forest. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop. Listen.
What is that?
What's that? What's that?
It's an owl.
Good job. You're so
I love
smart.
owls.
We're not afraid.
He's friendly. Join us, Mr. Owl.
Let's jump.
Jump. Okay.
I can't do that one.
Jumping in the forest, jumping in the forest. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop. Look. What's that?
Yeah, we're not afraid of that. Join us, Mr. Rabbit.
We're not afraid.
All right, we got some good friends, right? Let's keep going.
Let's skip.
Skip.
Can you guys skip?
Skipping in the
Yes,
forest.
we got this. How
Jumping in
good.
the forest. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. Skipping in the forest. Skipping in the forest. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back. Stop. Listen. What's that?
Wow. It's a woodpecker.
We're not afraid of that.
We're not afraid.
Yeah.
All our animal
All right,
friends.
join us, Mr. Woodpecker.
What next?
Walking in the forest, walking in the forest. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. Walking in the forest, walking in the forest. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop. What's that smell?
What is this? Did you guys like that one? Whoa. Okay, we can sit down. So, this was one someone left here last week. Who left this one here last week? Tyler did. Tyler, how come you like this book? Why is this one of your favorites? It's a hiding book. It's called Find Fergus by Mike Bolt. That must be Fergus. What kind of animal is he? Thank you for bringing this book for us. So let's see what we have to do. Find Fergus. Oh, he has a list for us. It says the list of things to find. Number 1, Fergus. A bear who looks like this. Number 2, just Fergus. So that's our list. We need to find Fergus in this book. That should be pretty easy, right? Well, let's see what happens. Let's go find Fergus. He's hiding on the next page. You see him? Fergus, we already found you. That was too easy. Try hiding again. Let's see what he tries on the next page. Think it'll be easy? Oh, Fergus, that was easy as well. Is there something you can hide behind? I wonder what he's going to try next. You can still see him. Oh, Fergus, you're not very good at this, but that's okay. We're going to help you. Start by hiding in a crowd. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see what he figures out. A crowd is more than 3, Fergus. So there's a fox and a duck. You can still see him. A crowd is more than 3, Fergus. Whoa. Well, that's definitely a crowd. But all the animals are much smaller. Think bigger, Fergus, like bigger animals. What kind of bigger? That's too big! That's doesn't blend in with the elephant. Oh, look at this. He's with the moose. That's the right size, but you're not a moose, Fergus. Yeah, if he was a moose, he'd blend in better. So he's got the right size, but you're not a moose. What did he do on this page? What did he do? Can you guys see what he did? He made antlers for himself out of tree branches.
Yeah, but we can know you.
Right. Still, you're not a moose, Fergus. How about if you try hiding with bears? You think this is going to work? Oh. How about not polar bears? What color are the polar bears? And what color is he? So he's getting closer, but he's still not blending in because they're different colors. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. He has binoculars. Yes, Fergus, that's much better. Yay! That's much better, isn't it? It says, wait, you're not done yet, Fergus? Okay, we'll find you one last time. Who wants to hide again? Oh, he has a note for us up here. It says, 1 minute, please. Look at him down here. He's crawling under this page. I see you're not quite ready, Fergus. We will count down while you find a great spot to hide. Okay, so we need to count down. Will you help me? We're going to start with 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here we go.
Fergus, where are you?
Goodness, he's gotten really good at this. Wow, way to go, Fergus. Fergus, where are you, Fergus? So he did really well. He figured out how to hide in a crowd. This is really great. Look at this photo page. So, you guys found him because you have good eyes. See, Fergus, you just needed a little practice. Now you are really great at hiding. Fergus, where are you going with that red marker? Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's changing the list. Remember the list at the beginning? We had this list. The only thing we had to do is find Fergus. Just Fergus. Now he wrote on here Fergus's list of other things to find on the huge fold-out page. So if you had this book or you check out our copy of this book, you would have to find Fergus and a duck and a fox and an elephant with a squirrel problem and 2 mustaches, a pair of socks, 10 hats, 4 neckties, a squirrel carrying a rabbit who is carrying another rabbit. You would also have to find glasses worn on the wrong end, a moose with pretend antlers, 7 animals with carrots, 2 who are too cool, a seriously stinky situation, an animal who knows the time. Those are all the things he added to the list. If you had this book or you check out ours, that big huge page I pulled out, you would have to find these other things.
And that's like our display case.
Yes. Yes, like I Spy. Come on, we say all right, we want to leave some time for necklaces. What time is it? All right, it is time for us to, we're going to do our singing and whatnot too, but first we want to know, there you go, yep. First we want to know who brought their sheets today. Okay, if your mom or dad or grandparents have your sheet, go get your sheets. Go get your sheets. That's
And
okay.
don't forget, kids read free, so there's no fines or fees.
Right, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hundreds?
Look at these. Oh, they're all 100s. Okay, so Ellie Wade finished her first 100.
What we're gonna do is we'll give you a necklace to take your picture in front of the poster.
Yeah.
All right?
So Ellie Wade, you can go see Mr. Tim.
Wait a minute.
If you want to take a picture of your child in front of our cool poster.
Alright. Ellie, where are you?
There's Ellie. Where Ellie? There's Ellie. She's got her cool rain boots on.
There's your 100. Alright, beautiful.
Good job.
Take a picture. Stand in front of us.
Come on, you Daddy, take a picture of you by the
Turn
poster.
around.
Yay. We have to get pictures of those of you who got your take last week. We didn't have the posters yet. So if you got a take last week,
Don't forget to get your 200 sheets.
okay, we have Merrick and Lindley, brother and sister, Merrick and Lindley. Go see Mr. Jim.
You got 2?
Merrick and Lindley.
Is that 2 kids on one sheet?
They each have their own. Good job, guys.
Alright. Sweethearts, stand in front of the poster, please.
Oh, beautiful. William. We need William.
Guys,
William.
come
Come
on.
on.
Get your 200.
Okay, William.
Right. You guys are so good. I love this.
Good
This is fun
job.
time for me.
And then Cambria.
Alright, buddy.
Cambria.
Capture this moment.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
Cambria.
Good job.
What number's on it?
200.
What number?
Cambria Piven.
100. What's that number? 100.
That's two on the back.
We looked at 100 books that we had read. And that they read to you.
There you go.
When we fill out our next sheet, we get one that says 200. Yeah, they're doing a video of us.
Wait a minute, we got a couple 200s.
Oh, we do? You have your sheets? Oh, I didn't see the 200 sheet.
Peter and Oliver,
Peter and Oliver.
they did 200.
You guys will get your tag. You already have your necklace. You'll get your tag.
That's why when you wear your necklace, you just get the tag to put on your necklace.
Yes.
Don't lose these.
Put it there, and you can give those to Mom. Cool, I didn't know we had 200 sheets. All right. You guys ready to take about
Okay, come up. Circles. Say goodbye. So you can go get some books.
Let's hear your pretty voices. We're going to sing one together.
Come on in.
Come on in with your friends. Look at all your library friends.
There you go.
Wow.
Everybody find your way in.
You guys get your friends in?
Get your friends in. There you go. Join.
Wow, look at our big circle. This is cool. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay!
They joined
Thank
us
you guys for
online.
bringing your books. And if you've got books, you can either leave them here for me to read.
We will
next
see
week,
you all.
or